First alert, safety desk now. Choose to boat sober this summer. A warning from the Wisconsin DNR as a campaign kicks off for the 4th of July weekend, Aisha.
All right, Emerson, it's a nationwide effort called Operation Dry Water. Wisconsin conservation wardens will have an increased presence on the water and will be checking boaters for impairment that includes alcohol and drugs. The DNR says there's serious penalties for impaired boaters, so they're asking everyone to make the right decision and boat sober. Officials say impairment can be even more dangerous for boaters than for drivers in a car. That's because most boaters have less experience and confidence operating a boat than they do driving a car. The U.S. Coast Guard says alcohol is the leading known factor in deadly boating incidents. Drugs can also impact your decision making and reaction time. Since 2009, when Operation Dry Water started, law enforcement officers across the country have removed over 7,900 impaired boaters from the water. A lot of it is really education, ensuring those life-saving reminders. They will be out there checking to make sure everyone has access to a life jacket. The U.S. Coast Guard says in 2024, 87% of people who drowned in a boating incident were not wearing a life jacket, and 69% of people who died in situations where the person was operating the boat had not taken a boating safety course. First Alert Weather Day.